30 weeks ago today was our last practice. 30 weeks ago today was our last practice. Then we left and went to Nashville. 210 days. Just think, just for a second, what you have been through individually in the last 210 days. Close your eyes. I want you to think of the most valuable lesson you learned, not as a player. Not as a player. I want you to think of the most valuable lesson you learned in those 210 days. The biggest lesson that you took from those 210 days. All the things that you had planned that didn't work, that didn't even have a chance to work. All of the things that changed in your life because of what has transpired in those 210 days. All of the things that you went through for the first time in those 30 weeks that you had never been through. And now take that lesson, and this is what I want you to think. What is it that I've learned over the last 210 days that I can apply in this group for the next 210 days that will help this group? Because if he learned something that's never happened in his life before, and we all did that, if we could all pile the lessons right here and then go, man, look at all of that stuff. That was all difficult. That was all, it's never happened to me before. That was all like unprecedented. That was all unique. That's the first rep for me, whatever my age is, wherever I'm from. That's the first rep of that lesson. How could we all take advantage of that wisdom in that pile of lessons? I didn't say anything about you as a player. What you learned as a person, and we all piled it right there. And now it's all right there for all of us to learn from. Old guys, you guys are looking at what happened here on Friday afternoon and what happened today, and you guys are like 9,000 times ahead of where you were at this time. But how can you take what you learned last year and go, here, man, let me try to help you on this. And then how can we all take what we learned over the last 210 days and go, hey man, if we could all absorb a little bit of this, take this lesson and pull it apart, here, that one's for you. That one's for you. That one's for you. We would all grow and we would all learn. And then some of the things that I've realized in my lessons, I'm like, oh man, I gotta do like way better. I gotta do way better. I ain't talking about a game. I'm talking about in my life. I gotta do way better. But I used to think I was doing it good. And then when you can't go to work, and you can't shoot a ball, and you can't put weights on a bar, and you can't be coached, and you can't coach, you're like, oh, man, I was taking that for granted. Not gonna take for granted is the opportunity to be in here, and the opportunity to be with you guys. Change is inevitable. What does the word inevitable mean?
Destined to happen.
It's destined. It's gonna happen regardless. Can't stop it. Growth is optional. What does optional mean? Do it if you want it. It's your choice. Change is gonna happen. You can't stop it. Growth is your choice. We're back, and it's in our hands. But we need to learn from those 210 days.